So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here.
Hello,
a clear
everybody,
night,
and
all
welcome
the
to
ingredients for a
today's
showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. I'm Peter Drury and this is Jim Beglin.
Glad to be here, Peter, and I'm ready to rumble.
There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary, and we should be in for something very special. Things already rolling. Well, this is a guy who has pushed back the boundaries year on year. A brilliant maverick who just, Jim, seems to go on and on.
Yeah, he's simply the boss, Peter. Everyone else, including us, just the supporting cast, in an act where he will always take centre stage.
And the Zlatan show, Zlatan is the only star.
I'm not arguing.
And no, that was never going to make it.
Zola.
Messi. Tchouameni. Messi. And that has left him in a heap. Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. Now it's Bellingham. Passing is crisp and sharp. Now it's Bellingham. And oh, he's one-on-one! Bellingham! Oh, wonderful effort, all by himself.
Well, it came to nothing in the end, but it certainly got the crowd going.
All he needs to do is to place this between the goalposts and basically let them attack it.
That's very neat. Engages and forces him off the ball. And now a sudden chance to counter. That's a shade optimistic. Very early stages, Jim, but anything up to now that's of note?
Well, both sides seem happy with the patient approach for now, still trying to have a good look at one another.
A poorly directed kick from the keeper, he's given it away. Now it's Thuram. Looking for the run. Deftly away. Ball's gone out of play. And here's Vinicius Junior. Looking to play him in. Zola is always playing with one eye on the spectacular. And that's clear cut, it's a free kick. Neither side yet able to find the net. And he was alert to it. Reinders. Now it's Vinicius Junior. Oh, that's a key interception. Reinders. And here's Thuram, and it's Bellingham. Oh, that's Thuram! And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
Vietnam have their second corner now. And now they can spring out of defence. And he cuts out the supply. And here's Vinicius Junior. Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. And that's really well manoeuvred. Reinders. And it's made its way to him. Messi. Now looking to orchestrate a counter. And it's Bellingham. Tchouameni kept aware. And it is reclaimed easily.
Well, yet another interception and a show of anticipation to be commended.
Not the most accurate pass. Roberto Carlos is one whose deliveries we all know about. There could be trouble here, but for now the referee is keeping his cards in his pocket.
Zola.
Neither of these two want to come off second best. He's having a hit! There it is! Smiles broad and beautiful. That is a cracking hit.
That was magnificent. The way he cut it so perfectly, I think he's even managed to surprise himself, Peter.
Madrid have penetrated for the first time.
Well, this will present the manager with a few interesting options, Peter.
Oh, he's been caught on it here! And he is deftly away. Oh, good determined running there, but one back by the defence.
Yeah, definitely not much wrong with what he tried, all things considered. The defence were just well prepared for what was coming.
Messi will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Pepe gives no quarter whatsoever. And it's Messi. Oh, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. And here's Zola. Space for him to turn and look. And he's taking no chances there. He'll try from distance! Oh, it's come off the upright. And for a moment, time stood still. Reinders bops him off it and wins back the ball. Makaleli can see things others simply cannot. Tchouaméni. Now it's Thuram. Now it's Thuram. Reinders. And we've reached half-time. A very combative, competitive half with just the one decisive moment. It's been compelling stuff. Vietnam currently behind by 1-0 at the break.
Well, let's not beat about the bush, Peter. It's been fairly flat, and the support have had little to cheer about, so an awful lot of questions have got to be asked, and the answers need to be found in a hurry.
So that was the first half, and we will be back with the second half shortly. And if you have just joined us, well, we've just begun the second period here, and the shot! Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
And reclaimed it in a trice. Van Dijk. Here's Tchouaméni. Bellingham. Now, can they get him away? And he's heaved it away. Rummenigge. That has been cut short. And it's Reinders. Now it's Ibrahimovic. Stood up well to him there. Vietnam still behind thanks to that solitary strike.
This is the time you need that pace.
Madrid are looking to play on the counter here, aren't they?
Well, I think it's pretty clear they've changed their shape, certainly when defending at least, because they've got to be ready to hit them hard on the counter-attack, and that seems to be the plan.
Rummenigge. Konate defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man.
I'm struggling to work out whether that was brave or a bit stupid, maybe both actually.
He's being urged to shoot. Tchouaméni, your impression so far, Jim?
Well, there'll be no accusations of a lack of effort. They're giving as good as they get when it comes to chances.
Substitution on the field. Number 10, Vinicius Junior. Number 9, Bellingham. Coming on the field, number 7,
Hazard plays it short.
Number 8,
Hazard.
Eze. Substitution.
And he welcomes it in. Vietnam are looking to go forward now. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Hazard stood his ground strongly. This is good pressing, they're not short on bodies. Tchouaméni, and that's gone loose. Ibrahimovic is onto this. Vietnam still have the cards to affect this game. Reinders. Konate cuts it out. Makaleli. And he's had it nicked away. The referee's awarded a free kick. Ibrahimovic. Lovely pass, but... Big chance! Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
Rummenigge really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
It's their second corner of the game. They've played it short. Hazard. That's going across goal. Well, it's gone out again, and so we'll have a repeat corner. Corner number 3 coming up.
Substitution on the field. Number 15, Reinders. Number 11, Cucurella. Number 13, coming on the field.
And it's been taken short.
Number 87.
He is just caressing the ball.
Number 25, Nuno
Plays it in low.
Number 20,
It's turned away.
Hakimi.
I think the message here is quite clear, Peter. They want another one and will seemingly keep going until they get it.
No, he's not going to get any further than that. Roberto Carlos. He's had a fair tumble under that challenge. Konate pressing high and with purpose. And it's Azar. And he welcomes it in. Chance, surely! It's a goal! And surely that does it! Perfect time, decisive strike. And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Well, it's an example of counter-attacking at its finest. Real cut and thrust.
Things starting to look very comfortable.
Well, I think it's just the reward for their application. They've played with great courage to try and kill this off, and for me, it looks like they've just about done it.
Oh, it's Dembele. And he skips past his man, and he's managed to get free. Lovely bit of skill. Tchouaméni, that is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Tchouaméni really struggling to influence the game.
They're just trying to negate his influence, and it looks like whatever it takes.
Hazard. Roberto Carlos, looking for the fault. He leaps for it! João Neves clears without hesitation. Board shows there will be 3 extra minutes. Oh, good read. João Neves, can he get it through? Now that's well seen too. Rummenigge, spread to the right. He slings it in. And time is up. Well, that was a frustrating game. They were, at times, cohesive, very capable, but undone by an opponent who simply did a better job. Well, after all of that, Jim, what are you thinking?
Vietnam desperately failing to impose...
Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful,
Hello,
clear
everybody,
evening.
and welcome
The
to
conditions
today's
contributing
match.
to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be. I'm Peter Drury, and this is Jim Beglin.
Hi everyone, and thanks Peter, it's great to be on board.
Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. So we're very much on the way now. He has found the way through. And here's Zola. Zola going face-to-face with his great rival. Vietnam do have a chance to counter here. And he's managed to get free. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Messi. Now it's Thuram. Well, now the opposition are going to have to find something pretty special to stop Lionel Messi today, aren't they, Jim?
Yeah, the man is an absolutely born winner. You just feel that with him on the pitch, anything is possible.
And what's more, he brings out the best in his teammates.
Yeah, I think he just gives them that confidence that they can overcome whatever the opposition throws at them, and he leads by example, of course, and will probably come up with something.
Now it's Mbappe. Aims beyond the defence. Messi. It has been a rather gentle affair so far. Oh, he's getting hounded, really hounded. He's shifting through the gears here. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested.
Well, the box was just so congested there, Peter, there was absolutely no space to work with.
He's had a shot! Goal! And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Yeah, when you're hit on the counter-attack like that, it's like walking into a sucker punch, and they're dazed.
Vietnam are in front now, the game's only goal.
Well, I think the next 5 to 10 minutes will call for real focus as the opposition will inevitably react.
Mendes receives it in a wide position. He's rising! Smashing delivery, just didn't do enough with it.
I think we can expect a few more of those now. Better timing was all that was required.
Thuram. Good defending there, they've slammed the door in the faces of the opposition. And they're back on the ball again. That's destined for the flank. Great work on the overlap. That is good strength. Great chance! And he hits the net! A quite incredible spell. They are flying. That really is quite fabulous. All his own doing.
Oh, that's wonderful to see. The run was explosive, the finish exquisite.
He takes a shot! Reinders. To Musiala. Konate. Half an hour played now. Now, can they get him away? Oh, nicely intercepted. Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough, and he knows it.
Messi cuts a frustrated figure right now. He just cannot get away.
He needs a minder, and one of his teammates should be picking up on that, and quickly.
Zola. Zola will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Reinders. Great defending, strong and determined. Vietnam heading towards the half-time break. The wind very much in their sails. Looking to play him in. No, it's come to nothing. Makaleli. Marquinhos calmly anticipates. And here's Thuram. Reinders bumps him off it and wins back the ball. Now it's Hullet. Tries to pass it through. And this is Messi. He's found a way through. Messi! Goal! With half-time at hand. Perfect timing. He knows it's taken a big and very kind deflection, but he is claiming it nonetheless. A shift in momentum, perhaps.
There will be 1 minute
Well, what
added
a
time.
difference a goal makes. Now all of a sudden it seems the belief is back.
Stam gets over and intercepts. Knocks it into space. Quick look at his watch, and the referee whistles for half-time. Well, the scoreline at half-time, a fair reflection of things overall, you'd have to say that. There was certainly no lack of effort or endeavour in the first half.
Today, please have your entry ticket
Either
at
side
hand,
holding
as
back
it's time
here,
for
it has
today's
been
winning
quite a
lottery
half,
numbers.
this.
Yeah, they're ahead, Peter, but they can't afford to get too complacent. They need to go with the same intensity and tempo they showed in getting both the goals. Try to get another now and establish that 2-goal cushion early in the second half.
Vietnam are leading by 1 in a finely poised game. It's 2-1 at half-time. And we are back underway. Konate gets his final warning.
Well, I think the referee would have told him to rein it in or suffer the consequences.
He'll fancy himself from here. And this is Messi. There's the shot! Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Madrid with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. And it's been taken short. That's very neat. Yeah, he's fouled him there. Well, that looks like a final warning, still no card.
Well, they're struggling to cope with a pacey dribble because they've not been at it as a team. I think the collective pressure needs to be better all round.
Roberto Carlos is very much the model of the modern-day fullback. Now that's well seen too. It's a searching pass. Nuno Mendes. Now Mbappe. Reinders. This is a promising build-up. Gusto was ultimately thwarted there, but it took a few of them to stop him.
Yeah, the confidence we can admire, the decision-making we can't. He'll learn from it.
Threads one in. And he's in. Can he finish? Oh, good finish. 2 up and in charge, and things are looking pretty good for them now. Oh, beautifully dispatched. There was no reaching that.
Just way too good, Peter. The keeper was never going to stop it.
Well, that has changed the dynamic somewhat.
Well, everything is going to plan, Peter. A day for a regular managerial heartbeat, at least for one.
Rummenigge. That is a great pick out. And Sola! Well, the finish certainly didn't match the build-up.
He did well there, held his run enough to ensure he didn't stray offside.
It's their second corner of the game. Cleared away. And now a sudden chance to counter. And he cuts out the supply. And it's Thuram. Oh, important interception. So, Jim, is that the manager telling the forwards that they must stay forward for now?
Well, I think he just is concentrating on the shape here, and he wants them to press as high as they can and get in the right position to do that collectively.
Traumeri picked out brilliantly, and the finish! It's hit the upright. He pondered over it, and that goes down as a chance missed.
Musiala cannot be that slow, and it took the sting out of the break and a big chance wasted.
Substitution on the field. Number 42.
The two coaches are signalling changes here, both at the same time. Vietnam still have the cards to affect this game.
Coming on the field, number 8.
Engages and forces him off the ball. The movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Now it's Dembele. Oh, just skips past his man. Eze! Relentless! Just relentless! And with that, it is pretty much a done deal. And that really is so impressive. And in a trice, the substitute has scored already.
I think the manager's claiming an assist here.
It's starting to look like a done deal now. Roberto Carlos did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. He's picked his way through. Cleared without hesitation. McManaman with an air of confidence about him, a certain swagger.
Well, I thought that run had balance and control, skill and strength. The sort of desire we hope will spread.
Looking to pass their way up the pitch. While facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. Eze finds himself offside. Where it came from. He's got away. He is just caressing the ball. And it's Eze. He's having a pop! Oh, that is rather wayward.
Yeah, but you only need to look across to the sideline to see what one makes of that, Peter.
And that's it. So many thanks to Jim Beglin. That's all we have time for. Good evening to you.
Hello attendees, this is a lost children's announcement. With the father of a boy in the green backpack, kindly contact a nearby member of staff.
So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here.
Hello,
a clear
everybody,
night,
and
all
welcome
the
to
ingredients
today's
for a
match.
showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. I'm Peter Drury, and seated in the experts' hot seat is our man Jim Beglin.
Thanks, Peter. It's a pleasure and a privilege for me to be here.
Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for it. Chance! Glorious! Sumptuous finish, an absolute joy! And the game springs instantly to life.
And it looks like we're going to get the entertainment we were all hoping for.
He made it happen, squeezed through with sheer will and considerable accuracy.
Well, I'm sat here, Peter, thinking that the keeper might have done a little better then. Maybe his positioning wasn't great, but then again, I don't think...
And a chance! They've got to be quick to recover this.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
Makaleli. Figo. Figo will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Roberto Carlos powering forward here. And he's taking no chances there. Thuram. So just a one early goal to report so far. And the score is 1-0. Bellingham. Now then, the ball's come loose. Bellingham. And here's Dembele. Great vision. And this is great chance! Goal! A quite incredible spell. They are flying. It was a great finish. He put it away with great poise, dead-eye accuracy.
He had the whole picture in his head, Peter. He didn't even look at the goalkeeper.
So that's two now without reply.
Well, that's a real psychological weight off the shoulders, I think. It's a very different game now with 2 up.
Oh, it's Dembele. And there's his chance to lead the counter. Oh, no, that was never going to make it. A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
Vietnam clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
This looks promising, and he's intervened well there. Figo. Looking for the run. Oh, it's Dembele.
This is the time you need that pace.
Can he get onto this? Dembele. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Tchouaméni. Well, that is one way to stop him. Oh, he's going to be pulled back for that one. And that's going to be a booking. Great chance here from position A1. And here's Thuram. Gusto showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Tchouaméni. And here's Dembele. Figo. And it's Messi.
Well, it's not the best when it comes to decision-making. OK, initially he probably was afforded the space to hold on to it, but the longer he did that, the more he was going to be swamped.
Oh, it's Dembele. And he was quick to react. And smartly reclaimed. Nicely spread. He's in plenty of space here. And he won't reach that. And again, they run up against stubborn defending. And it's Gusto. Lovely feet. Thuram. Now it's Bellingham. It's not an especially good pass, that. Figo. Ibrahimovic. Vietnam heading towards the half-time break. The win very much in their sails. Looking to play him in. And the through ball. Oh, what has happened here? He is through here. That has not gone well. Half-time getting close now. Oh, it's Dembele! And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
Dembele actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest. All he needs to do is to place this between the goalposts and basically let them attack it.
And that's not going to trouble anybody. Roberto Carlos. Whistle's gone, that's a foul. Rummenigge. It's a pretty loose pass. Can he finish? And yet another chance goes to waste.
Vietnam really can be very happy with the way they're going about things, Peter. They'll want to capitalise on this good spell, though.
Been indicated.
And it's Messi. Well-timed, excellent interception. Oh, this looks sharp. Some intricate passing, looking to progress the ball. Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy. Bellingham proves. The whistle's gone, and that's it for the first half. Some first-half thoughts?
Well, I think things have worked out pretty well so far, Peter. If it ain't broke, don't fix it. So I think the manager has to resist change at this stage.
Vietnam firmly in control at the break. 2-0 the scoreline. And we're already back up and running after half-time. Van Dijk. To Marquinhos. Tchouaméni. Bellingham. Oh, he's felt that, hasn't he? The referee's awarded a free kick. Pepe has been given his marching orders. He had already been on a yellow card from a previous incident. Oh, great leap! And he's heaved it away. And here's Thuram. Makelele. Figo. And the counter is on. Can he get it through? Couldn't squeeze it through. Bellingham.
They've got to be quick moving this forward. Might want to be careful there.
That is a jarring tackle, but apparently nothing wrong with it. Oh, he had to make that, and he did make it. Tries to play it through. Oh, played through for the wide man. Shot could be on. He's got away. Well, it's Dembele.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Aims beyond the defence. Rummenigge. He's in one-on-one. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. And this is Ibrahimovic. Oh, he's been caught now. Figo! Madrid are looking to play on the counter here, aren't they?
Well, I think it's pretty clear they've changed their shape, certainly when defending at least, because they've got to be ready to hit them hard on the counter-attack, and that seems to be the plan.
Lovely pass, but can he get there? And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
Vietnam clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one.
There's the shot! Well, now it's a race for the ball. Figo. And that is expertly dealt with. No messing about, just bludgeoned away. Oh, sweet feet. Roberto Carlos stood his ground strongly. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Driving forward. Tchouaméni. And it's Reinders. And that has left him in a heap. Oh, that's fabulous. Well, he's certainly caught in there. It's a free kick.
Substitution on the field. Number
It's a good
7,
30, 35 yards
Dembele.
out, this.
Number 18, Thuram. Number 9,
And it's Pedri.
Bellingham.
Now there's a fine
Number
ball.
15, Reinders. Number 13.
Oh, such a
coming
clever
on the
touch.
field, Number 6, Mbappe.
That
Number
is
10,
good. Super
Vinicius
running, sharp
Junior.
movement. Came up against
Number
a
8,
defender, though, who was
Eze.
ever so determined.
Number 4, Pedri. Number 20,
Adriano.
Hakimi.
Now, can they get him away?
Substitution.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope. Yeah, I think if that can be repeated, there's a good chance of a goal.
Madrid claiming a corner, and the referee concurs. Zola goes short. That is lovely. Vietnam are looking to go forward now. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
He's found space here. He's picked his way through. It's all a little bit desperate, but it's got the job done.
That's simply brilliant defending. They were outnumbered, but he still came out on top.
Oh, easy pickings there. No way through, so back it comes. He's had a shot! Oh, it looked like 3-0 for sure.
You could tell he wanted that too. Still, at least he could smile about it, seeing as they're a couple of goals up.
And he has slightly undercooked that one.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
Leading by 2, and the finishing line in sight. Hakimi is very much the model of the modern-day fullback. Koller wins the duel this time. And the whistle's gone, presumably for offside. Schmeichel claims comfortably.
I wouldn't fancy playing up front in these circumstances, to be honest. There's absolutely...
He's going for goal! And again, he is at his elastic best. Vietnam have their second corner now. Kaká with the clearance.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
Confirmation that there will be 2 minutes stoppage time. Eze. And that's a good ball. Back could it go? He's having a shot!
Oh, the ball's run loose here.
And time is up. What a satisfying performance. A performance at times of determination and occasionally magic. Simply, they had all the right answers.
Hello,
And after all of that,
attendees,
Jim,
this is
what are
a
you
lost
thinking?
I
children's
think we just saw a
announcement.
team
With the
winning
father
by
of a
playing to
boy
their
in a
strengths.
blue
There was a
hat
clear picture of
kindly
what
make
they
his
set
way
out to
into the
do, and the
information
players
centre.
were determined to deliver it, and they did.
And that's where we have to end it. From me, Peter Drury, and my co-commentator, Jim Beglin. A very good evening to you all.